Why, hey, good evening, folks. How we doing? Free agency Monday, but we're gonna talk a little bit of Royals first with Mark, and then I don't know. That's all we got tonight, just me and Mark, but we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna go. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, dude?
Well, I'm doing good. I think my face got a little bit of sun today, as you can see.
It kind of looks that way, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know if it has to be the white off the front end of the truck getting
Yeah,
the reflection because I'm
that
like I'm
happens.
driving. Like I'm driving most of the day, but whatever.
By the way,
Jack
use logic on it, man.
Jack wagons. Lisa, hello. RM Yinzer, how you doing tonight? Um,
Hi.
Jason's at his daughter's winter sports award. I don't know. I guess she's winning some awards.
Oh,
Good job.
cool.
Way to go. Way to go.
Good deal. Good job, Jason.
Right. All right. So Marcus, here we go.
Yes.
I only had like three or four questions about this team right now because we did get to talk a little bit about them last week, as you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
so anything changing in the pitching? Is it still going to be Lugo? It looks like you guys are got the middle with Waka and Lugo as the key anchors,
Yeah.
and obviously Reagan's is the
And
opening day.
Cole Reagans. Yep.
Know? Do we
Looks like
know?
Chris Bubich and Noah Cameron will be the other two.
Okay, so we do know that much.
Yep.
Here's a question for you: has any
Yes.
starter ever opened opening day and opened in the home stadium? Has any pitcher been able to do that? If they
What
open
do you mean?
away, if they open away,
Oh, open away and open on the road?
yeah, and then opening day at home, has any pitcher ever done that?
That's a good question. I'm sure it probably has, but I can't think of,
Yeah, I can't think of any offhand
sometimes,
either, but you've been around a little bit longer, a couple, just a little bit, not much, but a couple more years
yeah, a
than me.
couple years.
So I figured I would ask.
Sometimes that opening series will just be two games. So then you do two on the road and then three more on the road. That would line you up for game six to start again. So yeah, it's possible.
I just didn't know if you knew any offhand or not. That was just something that popped
No,
into my
nothing
head.
jumps to mind, but that's a good question. I might have to look into that.
I'm gonna jot that down.
Yeah, that's a good question. That sounds like something Dennis Leonard or Paul Splittorff would have done back in the day. Seemed like for years there, the Royals were opening on the road every year, and they would always open in Baltimore. I don't know what the deal was with that.
Yeah, we're opening against Baltimore at home this year again too. This is the second time I've realized this has happened.
Really?
Yeah, it just seems weird. I figured you would
Hmm.
start off against a division rival, or you know,
Well, with the way the divisions are, the way the leagues are split, somebody's got to open against the other league because you
right?
got 15 in each league.
I saw. Well, I was listening to the game today on your network. I know the Royals lost to the Cleveland team up there. It was really weird
Yeah.
not hearing. It was really weird not hearing Tom Hamilton, and I was like, I can't listen to the Guardians because I guess Sirium on or Sir. Oh my gosh, I guess Sirius on the radio now only does the home games announcers.
Really?
I could not find Cleveland home.
I wonder if that's just for the exhibition for spring
Maybe
training.
I wasn't sure, and they go. Good thing we're getting out of here soon because it's supposed to be 102 here next week.
Oh, geez, that
So
that's insanity.
yeah, already way too early for 102.
Of course, 71 in Nebraska in March is way too early too.
Yeah, we hit 71 today. So
Sorry, are we keeping you up?
No. So no, it's the whole time change still has me a little off.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I'm trying to deal with it best I could. I don't know if anyone got to see me Saturday night, but I was forced the show to start an hour early so I could try and like be on tack of at least getting like 6, 7 hours of sleep. So I was trying.
Hmm.
So another thing I'm gonna ask with the
Yeah.
WBC going on right now,
Hmm.
um, do you like it going on right now, or would you rather
Yeah.
wait, or would you rather wait, or would you rather see it start like the end of January, and then that way when these it's over, all the guys are back in spring training for at least a week and a half to 2 weeks.
I think probably my preference would be the way that they're doing it right now, because that way the guys get in, they get a little bit of work in, they get a little bit used to it, then they go off and do the WBC thing, and then they can come back and still have a little bit of time with the team before the season starts. Because if you do it in January, you're not sure what kind of shape those guys are going to be in or if they're going to be ready for it.
Right. That was a question that came up on Saturday too, and I don't really have an answer yet. I really because it's kind of weird because you have Bobby Witt playing down there right now, and all of a sudden these you're
We actually got
as a
6 or 7 guys.
well I was just looking at like the main position, but you have
Yeah.
now all of a sudden you have Vasquez, Danielle Vasquez playing lights out pretty much at shortstop.
Hmm.
Now is this giving other people a good chance to look at this kid because obviously he's probably not going to be up here for a while with Bobby Witt playing.
Right. Yeah. But it gives him a chance to go up against major league pitching. It gives all those guys a shot to be in games that are more meaningful than, say, if you're in the minor league complex. So yeah, you're getting a little bit of experience that you probably wouldn't normally get. But I'm sure all the teams are the same way. Kansas City's got Bobby Witt's gone, Vinny Pasquantino's gone, Michael Garcia's gone, Salvador Perez is gone. So you're missing. That's 4 guys out of your 9 in the starting lineup, plus some pitchers are gone.
And you talked about getting a card today.
Yes, a
And
couple of them.
right before this kid left, his bat was pretty hot. He hit 120-mile-an-hour velocity home run. I imagine it was a home run. It was an exit shot, so I'm assuming it was. But that was Jack's shot before he left and played for Italy. Are you excited about Jack?
Yeah, I am. He's been playing. He's really been hitting lights out during the spring training. Last I saw, he was like 462 in the spring, and he's just been hitting some rockets. I saw something that was all of the hits that were 115 exit velocity, and I think there were 8, and Jack had 3 of them. So maybe that's a good sign for this year, because last year I don't know if he was out of his league or if he just wasn't ready, but he was not what we expected. But he's hitting well this spring.
And are you surprised by Josh Rojas?
A little bit. I think he's got an uphill battle to try to make the team, but I think that he's gonna have some opportunities. And the way the Royals' health has been the last few years, he's probably going to get a shot at some point during the season.
But you don't think he'll be here? Is he going to be on opening day roster?
Not that I've seen, but you never know.
Is there any looking right now? Are there any unexpected people going to make the roster, and some people you thought would or wouldn't?
The main one that I've seen that's kind of on the bubble is Daniel Lynch the fourth. I thought that he would probably be one of the key middle relievers coming out of the pen, but the last few projections I've seen, they don't have him making the team.
Really?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
with him, he's got enough experience that I don't know what you do with him. He's not really somebody you just send to Omaha. So he may be trade bait at some point or another.
Can he be sent down? Has he got enough, or will he
Yeah,
clear waiver?
yeah.
So he'll
He's
clear. He'll clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the other thing. You worry about, like, are they going to be able to be sent up, sent down without being
Right.
caught in that ring of, please don't grab him. I really like this kid. He's just no room on my roster right now.
Right. And he pitched really well last year. He's done some starting, he's done some relieving. So, he's a good ball player, but it's just the opportunities. And
Yinzer,
offensive,
why are you not hyped about the Pirates? Type it out. But go ahead, Mark. Finish. I just was hoping to get it. I just saw that and I was like, I need an answer.
I was just going to say offensively, the Royals, they're actually looking really good from what I've seen. You like to look at players that had a career year the year before and figure that they're going to regress, and the people that had the bad years are going to, move back to their mean. And the only guy that really had a career year last year is Maikel Garcia. Everybody else was either at what you figure their mean is or below. So you'd like to think that that's going to be improved. Plus, with the addition of Lane Thomas and Isaac Collins in the outfield, plus Marte that they just signed over the last week or so. I'm feeling pretty good about the offensive potential there.
I forgot. I have questions. I forgot. I have stuff written down from a few weeks ago. I forgot.
Hit it.
But first, I got to find it. I don't know where I do with it.
It's gone forever.
It's gone. Gone. It's never gone forever.
I can't see anything. Did you get your answer on whether or not optimistic about the Pirates?
No, I didn't get an answer yet either.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be there. They made a lot of good moves.
Yeah, they did. They've added some pieces.
Don't have to worry about playing the fan favorites. And
yeah, where did McCutchen sign with Arizona?
Texas.
Texas. Okay.
And he made his debut.
Someplace south.
And he made his debut today. I don't know what he did though.
Mm-hmm. He was always one of my son's favorite players.
Other topics had my interest today than knowing what Andrew McCutchen did at plate.
Yeah, there was a few things going on.
Right? Now the Steelers did get a good number 2 wide receiver out of the deal.
Yes, they did.
And then you got to be a little bit excited about that.
My Packers are mostly just losing people right now.
Still can't believe they let Willis just walk like that.
Well, they don't have the money to keep him.
Right.
And it's the same thing with Rashawn Gary. They traded him because that clears up some cap space for him. You sounded like you had a thought.
I think we talked about Blake Mitchell last week, didn't we? And Raymond Hernandez?
No, I don't think so. Of course, I wasn't here last week either.
No, last time you're the only one I talked KC with. They were non-roster invites to camp. Are they doing anything?
I don't have that in front of me, but I don't think they're probably doing
Much.
enough that they're going to make a spot.
Gotcha.
I like to feel like the roster is pretty well set with guys that are on the 40-man,
Okay.
and just the ability that we've got to maneuver some people around. Michael Massey, he can play pretty much anywhere, infield, outfield. India will be at second base most likely. You got Garcia at third, Bobby at shortstop, of course, Pasquantino at first, and the outfield looks like it's going to be, from what I'm hearing, Isaac Collins, Kyle Isbell, and Caglione, with Lane Thomas and Nick Lofton, Marte filling in this pinch hitting. Of course, Salvia at catcher. Carter Jensen he's quite a prospect. He hit a lot of big home runs last year, a lot of long home runs. So it'll be interesting to see what he does in a full season. From what I'm hearing, it's probably going to be kind of a rotation of Jensen, Salvi, and Pasquantino at first base, catcher, DH. Because
Okay.
Salvi can play first base when Pasquantino needs a day off. So I'm excited about it.
Are you predicting division winning possibly?
I think it's a
Even
possibility,
though,
yeah.
I mean, usually it's going to be those three up top again. I feel it's going to be those three up top again. Detroit, Kansas City, Cleveland.
Cleveland, from things that I've been seeing, thinks that Cleveland is going to be down. And I think probably losing Clase is going to be part of that with the gambling stuff.
Well, it affected them early last year because he was blowing
Yeah.
games on purpose.
Yep.
But they still came back and won the division.
Yeah, they did.
So
yeah,
I am
I think
not
you're
I
right.
am
It's
not
probably those three.
I'm not putting this team down. And I mean, you had a playoff roster with these Guardians last year with three to four people making their major league debut in the playoffs, and
Uh-huh.
one of them played 82 games before that. So they had four rookies on their playoff starting roster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's tough
So
to do.
and you wonder why Stephen Vaught won Manager of the Year 2 years in a row. That's good work. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, he's done a really good job with that club.
I mean,
And
granted, the Tigers fell off the wagon
yeah, they did
and
about
gave
halfway
that.
through the year.
But I mean, it's still great. It's still a great accomplishment. Down 18 and a half, I think,
Mm-hmm.
at the break.
Yeah, it's
Granted,
reminiscent of
baseball's a long season.
yeah,
And then they won what 5 of 6 down the stretch against Detroit, beat Scooble twice.
right.
Yeah, so I feel they really deserved that now, once they got beat, they got beat. But other than that, I feel they had a really good year.
Yeah, they played well to get themselves in the position where they were at.
Now, like we
And
talked about, they lost Lane Thomas, they lost, which I thought that was a big loss. Who else? I do have some Cleveland notes written down here while we're talking about these guys somewhere. Give me a minute.
you've got a kid at third base that's pretty decent.
Yeah, that guy, that Jose,
Yeah, that guy.
just signed a 7-year extension, 138 million, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
They lost Lane Thomas. They lost Junius to you too as well.
Mm-hmm.
They lost Hendage, McKenzie. They lost McKenzie. They lost Brennan. They lost Means. They did extend Quan and Jose, like we just talked about. Nolan Jones. Might be their biggest one they signed. So, but here's the thing:
Well,
Stephen Vaught is used to playing with teams with nobodies. having
Yeah, he
one,
was on
two
a
good
team with
players.
nobody for forever.
Right, exactly. So I don't know. That's why I'm never going to put this team out of it.
Yeah, he knows how to work the system.
And I keep getting on Mr. Trumba to get on his horse, and I go, "You study this team yet? You coming on to talk about them? You met Mark before, right? The other Mark,
I,
Cleveland Mark.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So he said he'll come back on whenever he's ready to go. And I'm not sure
Okay.
why we have Rav Sports going across the bottom of the banner there.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just saw that. I'm like, what the hell? God ticker. There we go. I was
Make
like,
him
what
go
is
away.
that? Don't get me wrong. I like Rav. Don't get me wrong. Speaking of Rav, oh my, he's got to be excited. But then he lost his center today there over there in Baltimore, Lindenbaum.
Mm-hmm.
But they did get that
Yeah.
other. It's like Cleveland. It's like Baltimore, and it's like they just traded guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're ready to reload.
It's like, hey, we'll give you Crosby, and you sign Lindenbaum.
It's going to be interesting to see how the new coach works out in Baltimore. They haven't had that in a long time.
Neither have
Same thing
we.
with Pittsburgh.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. Even though it is the coach that I'm looking at on your nameplate back there, but you
That
say
guy
it's
back
not.
there.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's actually for me, not for him.
Right. Yes, Mark. This is Mark McCarthy. Just to let everyone know.
Yes, it is.
He is nowhere near Pittsburgh.
Not even close.
I don't even know if he picks up. I don't even know
Never
if he
been
picks
to
up.
Pittsburgh.
I don't even know if he picks up Kansas City games on his Sirius radio at his house.
I can tell Alexa to play the hometown radio for the Royals.
Oh, nice. So you can listen, but you're
yeah,
probably
I
delayed
can
a little
listen.
bit. You're probably delayed
Yeah.
a little bit, but whatever. At least you get the
At least I can do that.
because Mark doesn't get cable at his house apparently.
I do, but we're blacked
Missouri.
out
Let's
from the
rephrase
Royals.
this. Yeah, that's so weird. That is so weird.
600 miles from Kansas City, and we're in the blackout region.
That is just.
So I cheat and I use my brother's DirecTV and I watch on there because he lives in Omaha.
There's no cheating.
No, not at all.
No cheating, Mark. No cheating.
Nope. Nobody can hear anything. This is just you and me, right?
And about 18 people right now.
Okay. Well, none of them are going to say anything.
No, most of them are probably like, "How do I get free shit?"
Actually, if you want to do it that way, you can also make up an IP address that says you're somewhere that you're not too.
Oh, really?
So yeah, if you want to do it bad enough, you can find a way.
So what did you think of Mike Evans going to San Francisco?
I was surprised. I guess not that he left, but where he went. And I think that also tells me that Brandon Ayuk, if he wasn't already out the door, they probably have his bags packed for him too.
I thought they had his bags packed at the beginning of the season last year.
Well, yeah, they did, but they never saw him to give him his bags, from what I hear. So I think Evans will be a good addition for the Niners. But their receiver room it doesn't impress me right now. They've got Evans and Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm not sure what else they have. Kittle, obviously.
Is he going to be due back at the beginning of the season?
Probably not with that injury.
Is he going to be recovered?
I wouldn't think he'd be back that quick. Because he had an Achilles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a year.
So
figure a year from whenever it was that he went out, and that was late in the season or in the playoffs, wasn't it?
It was in the playoffs, I believe. Yeah, first game. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't expect him back at all next year. And that's coming from a ruptured Achilles survivor.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the recovery system like they do.
Yeah, I'm a little bit older than he is, but still, they're usually looking at a year with an Achilles injury. Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Do they still just cut the back and then tape it up? That's what they did with my daughter before her club feet. They cut
Really?
the Achilles. They cut the Achilles, placed the foot, taped it up,
Hmm.
stitched it up, whatever. Put the foot, made sure the foot was in place, back to normal, and then
Okay.
put cast on her.
See, from what I understand, a tear is easier to repair than a rupture.
Really?
See, mine was a rupture. My Achilles exploded. So
That
there's
had
just
a that had to feel
like
wonderful.
fragments of coming off. But if you tear it or if they cut it like that, it's easier to put it back together. So I don't know what that does to the recovery time, but I know the surgery is easier than what it is with the rupture.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
It's what they told me when I ruptured mine anyway.
Now, Mark, you work in the hospital, so I imagine they're not going to beat around the bush with you, right?
Well, at that time I was a newspaper reporter, so yeah, they could have.
Oh,
But
oh, this is
I
so
have talked to
that's
some physical therapy people since then, and they've told me the same thing.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was 2019, so going on 7 years ago. But that's a memory that sticks with you. I remember exactly what I was doing, exactly what I heard. Everything about that whole day it's in my head.
How did I don't even want to know, but like, what is the sound of that?
It's just like what you hear. They always say that it sounds like a gunshot. I heard that pop, and I turned around to see who hit me or who shot me or whatever. But all I knew is that I was on the ground, and I tried to get back up, and I could not put any weight on my left foot, and I just went straight back down to the ground.
Oh, so you did manage to get up on your one foot.
I tried, but yeah,
Oh
I could get up on the one
gosh.
foot, but I couldn't put any weight on the other one. So I just went straight back down because I knew I wasn't. I It's the weirdest thing.
Go ahead.
We have a band competition here in Scottsbluff every year, and there's a parade where all of the bands they march down Broadway, our main street here in town.
Okay.
And I was taking pictures for the newspaper of this parade, and I was trying to get in front of one of the bands, and that's when my Achilles ruptured. So I'm in the middle of this parade in front of God and everybody, and all of a sudden I'm on the ground. So that was an adventure.
How long were you out?
That happened in October. I think I was able to get back to the office on a scooter in late February, and I was able to walk in a boot sometime in March.
Wait, it was right around that time. Then they just said stay home, right?
Yeah, yeah. I stayed at home for 4 months. I worked from my basement for 4 months.
Well, if the time you're telling me the time frame, when had that been in the start of COVID?
It would have been a year before COVID. Well, no, actually, you're right. I got back to work in March. Got back to the office, and COVID hit. What shortly after that, within the next 2 3 weeks.
Right.
And
So,
I remember my editor calling me in and saying we were talking about how we were going to do things and whether the reporters could all work from home and how that was all going to work. And I said, "Oh, dude, I just worked from home for 4 months, so yeah, it's possible."
right, right.
So that's what we did with all of our reporters while we were supposed to be, during that time, we were considered essential. So we were still able to work and go out and do things, but they tried to keep us home as much as possible. So we did as many phone interviews as we could.
You need to do more of these.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually did a lot more video. Um, that's when the newspaper that I was at turned over to a lot more video with our reports online. And so, yeah, it made changes in that industry as well.
Well, for sure, killed everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
But if it wasn't for COVID, we probably would have never met.
Yeah. This is true.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm glad that we did.
right, me too. Me too. Sometimes, yeah, you go back and you look. Well, I think your first podcast was with me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one that I've done this with. And I
And
think
then,
we started doing this because I was writing for Kings of Kaufman on the website for them. And then we met through Twitter.
yes, we did. We met through Twit. Yes.
Yep.
And then we did a Royal show, or maybe it was a Green Bay show first.
Yeah, I can't remember which, but yeah, we've done a little bit of both.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, man, I have met a lot of interesting people, and I still try to stay in contact with most of them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously you can't. I mean, I
Right.
probably talked to, I don't even know. But I try to stay in contact with everyone. I do.
Yeah,
I
I know
did.
you do.
I even talked to Gina. I talked to Gina today. Are you smiling today or what? And she's like, I'm excited.
Good. That's
So
good. I haven't heard from her in a long time.
yeah, she works at Levi. She works at Levy Field. She works at Levi now.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
she doesn't do a whole lot of podcasting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just because she works the main elevator where all the owners and stuff go up and down. So
Oh yeah.
she just kind of stays in the background.
That's cool.
Good. I know she posted on her Twitter some couple pictures of the Super Bowl and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They all got to go on the field as workers and employees and got to take their pictures and stuff. So
Nice. That'd be
she
awesome.
was excited. Yeah, I feel really good for her.
But you're right about the people that you meet. When I was a reporter, I met all kinds of people, and there's a lot of them that I still consider to be friends. In fact, one guy, it's a weird story. We were going to Menards here in Scottsbluff over the weekend, and we walked in, and they have apricot, peach, and a couple of other different fruit trees that I have never seen around Scottsbluff, Nebraska before. And I actually have somebody that I talked to through the newspaper who I know is a botanist. So I sent him a message and I said, "Hey, will these grow in Nebraska?" And he responded. We had a nice conversation. But yeah, you never know what kind of person you're going to meet and what you're
Right.
going to experience with them.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad I got your phone number. I'm glad I got your number now because it's easier to stay in contact, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've got, we have our own guy for tombstones, weirdly enough. We have a guy that we can call to do that. But, there's so many contacts that you can get, and especially with a newspaper reporter, cops and firefighters.
Those are
I
big
know,
ones.
yeah, I knew almost all of those guys back when I was a reporter, and I still know a lot of them that are working now.
See,
And those are good contacts to have.
you need that. You
Yeah,
absolutely need that because you never
yep.
know. You never
Especially
know.
in a small town like I'm in.
All right. Back to sports, I
We
guess.
got a little off track, didn't we?
Yeah, it happens. It's only me and you tonight on the show, so it's all good. We talked
It's
baseball.
all right.
We covered what we were supposed to cover, Mark.
That's right. We did.
Why are the Packers not interested in re-signing Romeo Dobbs?
I think it's kind of like what you and I talked about before. It's just the cap space. They don't have the room for. They've already got Christian Watson signed to. They're trying to get him signed to a bigger extension. So to have Watson and Dobbs both signed to big extensions, that would make it pretty tight. Plus, they've got a couple of other receivers that are working on their way up and they're improving.
Like Bo Melton.
So they're feeling pretty good about the receiver room right now.
Melton and Wicks.
Yeah. Golden.
Yeah, that guy too. Needs to get a touchdown though.
He got one in the playoffs.
He came on late. He finally figured it out. And I did feel good about that. Obviously, he had the mixture of quarterbacks between Willis and Love, obviously, with Love getting hurt. Mm-hmm. So, maybe it was just a learning experience of trying to get used to having a different quarterback throughout the year thrown to him too.
Right.
That could have been it.
And it's, like I said, with Watson already, you can't, or they can't afford to have the two of them both making big money.
But you can't keep having Watson just walk and crack his ACL.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been the big issue with him. And then
bad.
Tucker Kraft was the same way.
Yeah, but Musgrave wasn't bad either.
Yeah, he was
But he
okay,
wasn't.
but
He's not as good as Kraft, obviously.
no, not at all. So they need some more experience in the tight ends.
I
They
was
need some
surprised they
interior
didn't
line.
try. I was surprised they didn't try to sign Bellinger today from New York.
Yeah,
He wound up going to I think he went to Titans.
there's a lot of people went to the Titans today, but yeah,
But it
Green Bay
wasn't
needs
really.
interior linemen.
But it wasn't really any big moves for the Titans. There was a lot of
No,
names, but it wasn't a
it was
big name.
yeah, it was just a lot of pieces,
Right.
and they have a lot of cap space, so there may still be something coming down the road.
I don't even know who's still left out there. I mean,
I don't know.
obviously Romeo Dobbs is still out there. Obviously,
Yeah,
he might be
and
a
there'll
nice.
probably still be some cap casualties that'll be hitting the free agency as well. Like the Packers cut Elton Jenkins today.
Good. Did he get signed already?
I don't think so.
I thought
Not that I saw, but that doesn't mean anything. But the Packers brought Sean Ryan back to play center. But they still need another tackle and another guard. And defensively, they lost Quay Walker, traded away Rashawn Gary, obviously. So getting Micah Parsons back as soon as possible is going to be important. And then I think we traded a defensive tackle too.
I know I had free agency up. There it is.
And the Packers probably like everybody could use a couple of corners.
I was kind of surprised. I did see Pickett went to Carolina.
Okay.
Backup Bryce Young, I guess.
Yeah. And Tua's, I don't know. Last I saw, they were thinking, oh, he was going to the Falcons, isn't he?
Yeah, Tua went to the Falcons.
Yeah.
He's one hit away from being Swiss cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
True.
Like, I don't know. Do you feel Willis can be a full-time starter?
I look at Willis and I think about Matt Flynn. He had one or two really good games for the Packers. Seattle signed him to a big contract, and then Russell Wilson beat him out, and you never heard from Matt Flynn again.
That's the way I looked at Willis. I was like, he came in as a great backup.
Yeah, came into a great system for him.
Right. And now he's going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Which they have A-Chain. They have hopefully Ollie Gordon can get it together this year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Waddle. They lost Minkah Fitzpatrick today, went to the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think Willis says a lot about Matt LaFleur and his ability to bring a quarterback in and coach him. I think that's a good sign. We've got Desmond Ridder as a backup, so it'll be interesting to see if they can do anything with him. But I would still like to see him bring in somebody else's insurance.
Wasn't Desmond Ridder in Atlanta?
Yeah, he was. He was there before Penix.
What's up, Marcus?
Getting ready to talk some good shit in about 15 minutes.
I saw that.
How's it going?
Oh, just got home. I just put the Baseball Classic on USA, whipping some luchador ass 5-0.
Sweet. Did they win or lose,
Nice.
Mark? Your girl, your daughter, your sister.
They lost 18-1. I
Ouch.
told you. 3 innings. It was over in 3 innings.
Awful.
So wait, her boyfriend plays for a rival school. They played our alma mater back at home. So when I was waiting for her, we raced to get back to watch him. When we got there, the game was over. They shut it down in 4 innings. Our boys won 16-1. So we didn't get to watch them play, but they're going to play again on the 20th at their house. So we're going to get to watch them play next Friday on the 20th.
Sweet.
So it's nothing but blowouts down there.
Yeah. With this mild weather we got, I got that AC blowing. But I'm hot because I just took a shower, so I'm scorching right now.
How excited are you?
How's Dylan feeling right now? Because I feel like he's depressed.
I don't know. I figured he would have popped in here tonight, but I guess he didn't.
I might be surprised he tries to pop in tonight. Jeremy's gonna pop in with me, talk about some of these other releases and signings and shit. But I know we picked Travis up. We just got Noah Fant from the Bengals, and we got David Edwards from the Bills.
I saw that. I just saw the Noah Fant thing.
And Demario Davis was a loss. He went to the Jets. Alontae Taylor, I knew he was going to go. He's with Tennessee now. Still waiting to hear about Taysom Hill, Cameron Jordan. Waiting to hear about them too.
Cam Jordan went somewhere.
Oh, you did? I'm going to go
I'm pretty sure I saw that name came up. I want to say he went to the Jets.
That was Demario Davis that went to the Jets.
I saw Cam Jordan's name come up though.
Let me go see.
I got a lot of freaking sun today on my face. Holy
cow. I tell you what, what's up,
buddy?
When I heard K9 went to the Chiefs, I said, "Oh shit, well, I ain't got to worry about Travis going there. I thought he was going to go to Denver." Then I get the phone call, "Oh, he's with the Saints." I'm like, "Oh shit." Whole town of Jennings is going ape shit. Like they all ready to get season tickets now and shit. No, I don't see them. The only other big thing I saw was Mike Evans going to the 49ers. Tua going to the Falcons. Gardner Minshew going to Arizona.
So what does ETN mean for Kamara? We were talking about that earlier.
I think Kamara's going to retire, but then again, they might rotate. But Kamara's been shit. Like, but you also got Kendry Miller in the running back room, and I feel like I'm missing somebody else. I'm going to have to pull the roster up. I know there's at least 4 running backs if you include him.
Okay.
So you got Audric Estime. That's the other one. So you got Travis Kamara, Kendry Miller, and Audric Estime, but you also got Ronnie Bell and Evan Hull, Devin Neal. I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but the picture I saw, it was Estime who was the other one. Like there was like Kamara, Travis, Kendry Miller, and the other one was Estime. I forgot about him. I forgot we took him from Washington.
I do feel Josh is right on that comment though. A 7th round draft pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick. What a waste.
Yeah.
And now what's gonna happen now that Tua
and then the Jets went out and signed another safety on top of that today after the Minkah trade.
Now that Tuna Fish Tua is out of Miami, is it gonna be Quinn Ewers or Malik Willis taking over that team till they luckily get Arch Manning?
I think Quinn Ewers.
Someone told me Malik Willis. I said, I don't know about that.
I think they might like to see Willis to start the season, but if anything goes wrong, it'll be Ewers.
Well, I know we're here to talk. I know USA is dominating. I'm praying that the quarterfinal game's in Houston because I'm gonna go this time if it's there. I know the Astros won their spring game today. Saw they won. Let's see, they won 10-3 against the Cardinals.
Nice.
Let's see. They are. Oh no, they're in the Grapefruit League. They're 5-8 right now.
Hold on, Mark. Hold on. I got questions real quick. Hold on. Who's going to be your 4 and 5 starters?
Well, I can tell you, I think who our ace is going to be, Imai. Tetsuya Imai, going to be our ace now that Framber Valdez is gone. He went to Detroit.
Looks like Hunter Brown's going to be your opening day starter.
Oh, he'll probably be opening day, but Tetsuya Imai will play either game 2 or game 3. I know who they play. Is it the? I might be wrong. Is it the Mets? I'm about to pull their schedule up. Who they opening up? Oh, they opened it up with the Angels. The last year they opened with the Mets. They got the 4-game series with Anaheim. Yeah, it could be Brown. Brown could be the first day 1. Day 2 could probably be like Lance McCullers or something.
Bryce Matthews, standout so far.
Maybe Bryce, or you still got
could
Okert, or it could be Okert. It could be Salza. We got so many pitchers, it's insane.
Well, Matthews is your center fielder and second baseman.
All right, so nothing changed. Let's see. All right. First baseman's obviously going to be Walker. Second, if they don't move Altuve outfield again, Altuve is usually second base. Cam Smith's right field, we know that. Yordan Alvarez is left field, we know that. Shortstop, probably Correa. Who would be third? Shit. I only saw one name for third, and I don't see him. Paredes. Isaac. Paredes be third base. Am I missing anything else? Did I hit them all?
Catcher.
Oh yeah, because we don't have Maldonado anymore. So we probably, let me see. Probably if I'm saying his name right, Giovanni. Jason Giovanni, maybe him or Garcia. No, not Garcia. Probably maybe Carlos Perez. The former Cub. I'll say Carlos Perez.
Okay.
Why? Do I win a prize if I get the lineup right? Or this is just a prediction?
No, we were just talking about our teams.
I know your boy's on the mound today for Team USA, and now I wish I was there tonight.
You've been able to see him.
Yeah, finally in a USA uniform. I've seen him in LSU, but the fact that he's starting at my ballpark, that's a dream right there. I know he'll never be an Astro, but that's just like seeing the Judge playing on our field, and oh boy, that balled the fuck out on Saturday.
Bobby Witt.
Yep.
You're gonna be late, Marcus.
What time is it? Oh, 3 minutes. Oh shit, I need to go. No, I just wanted to pop in and say what I had to say.
Cool. Hey, but this is where we'll be on Mondays, Marcus. You know where we'll be.
Also, this is every Monday now.
I'm gonna try and do baseball every Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe
it was nice seeing Schwarber hit a damn dinger on Saturday.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yep.
He's pretty good.
I'm trying to remember who he played for.
Phillies, isn't he?
Philadelphia.
The Phillies.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but I'll tell you what, it was nice to see Bregman back at Daikin, but he didn't hit no home run the other night. he only had 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 RBIs. But it was nice to see Bryce Harper back, Judge back. I've seen all them guys play against the Astros. It's even nice to see Smith too. But now they got Boyd on the mound now, whoever this is. That Christian Boyd. That's his name, right?
I don't know. I don't have the game on.
Yeah, I don't either.
Is that no? That can't be Matthew Boyd.
Might be, but your show starts in 25 seconds.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Adios. And I got to send it to Jeremy. I'll see y'all next week.
All right.
Almost hit the wrong one too.
Wouldn't be the
You're
first
still
time.
here, man.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Well,
that was Big Haas. It was Haas. Obviously,
Yeah.
his show's going live in a minute.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
So,
well, I'm going to jump off of here, buddy.
all right, buddy. Anyway, how do people get a hold of you if they still can?
I am on TikTok is the main place where I'm at. If you look for
TikTok.
that guy from Nebraska,
Nice.
it's also Mark McCarthy 17, I think is my user ID. I post a lot of stuff, videos with like last weekend I did the all NFL team of the 70s and I did the all ABA team. So, just little stuff like that, things that entertain me.
ABA.
The ABA, the 30 best players in ABA history.
Jesus.
Some guy came into my comments and he said, there's no way Dr. J was number 12. And then I said, dude, they're in alphabetical order.
Will Ferrell make that list?
No, he did not.
What about the guy he played?
No.
I forget the guy who played that. I forget the guy who he played.
Yeah, I can't remember the name either, but no. No, there were a lot of real good players in the ABA. There's a lot of those guys that were actually NBA Hall of Famers.
Did we sign Rico Dowdle? Is that what Josh is telling me?
I don't have anything on that.
Me either. Yeah, Rico Dowdle signed with the Steelers.
Really? Yeah, good for you. That'll be a good one. I don't know. I'm just hoping Green Bay winds up with somebody.
Yeah, we did. We signed him.
Good for you. That's a good pickup.
Absolutely. Good call, Josh. Way to pay attention better than your father today. But anyway, hey, I am at Sports Talking on Twitter, at Driving to the Top Productions on YouTube. Adam McNally here, and we are going to be signing off. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks for the comments, guys.
Thank you.
If anyone wants to catch Marcus, he is live already over there on the other side of the channel. Hey, but everybody have a good night. Marcus, thank you for coming on. Maybe we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Hopefully.
Take care.
Hopefully we'll be more active. All right, buddy.
All right, dude. Take care.